Now, Northern Nigeria is warning Nigerians, saying that if the United States and Tinubu eventually repeal the Sharia law from the constitution, it is going to lead to the division of Nigeria. I repeat, Northern Nigeria is putting out a statement warning Southern Christians, Southern Muslims, and others that if Tinubu, in collaboration with the United States, if they eventually repeal the Sharia law from the 1999 constitution, it is going to lead to the division of Nigeria. In fact, this is what we want. This is what we have been expecting for a very long time. I have said it that we should not give the Fulani the opportunity to get into power in the next 15-20 years so that the restructuring of Nigeria shall be complete. Nigeria without the Fulani would have been a better place. I'm telling you, would have been a better place. Any policy that is going to put Nigeria in place, Northern Nigeria led by the Fulani, always go against it. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has asked the National Assembly that they must implement state police. Tinubu is telling Akpabio, you are the leader of the Senate. There's an assignment I want you to do. The reason why you are my ally, the reason why I played the politics that you became Senate President, this is one of the reasons, so that I can restructure Nigeria. State police is the next on the line. If you listen to my broadcast very often, you understand that I've been mentioning census, state police, and also state control of resources. Yes. So the next is state police. Tinubu has instructed the National Assembly that make sure that you make state police compulsory. Pass a bill. I will sign that bill on state police. I will sign it into law. I will sign the bill into law. Now that Tinubu has captured the Senate's house, it is difficult from Northern Nigeria to start influencing the policies. Like I said before, and I used to say, that the kind of governance somebody needs to put Nigeria in order, to restructure Nigeria, is a military style of governance, not democratic. Because if it is left for democracy, where everybody has a choice to choose, Northern Nigeria has a different agenda. And as Southerners, we want Nigeria to be restructured. Northerners does not want Nigeria to be restructured. So if you go follow democracy, everybody, if you want, we respect your opinion. Northerners will be sabotaging any bill that will restructure Nigeria. That is why I love this semi-democratic military style of governance that Tinubu is employing to carry out his policies and plan. If not, from tax bill to the development commissions, this INEC chairman now, like say Tinubu has not captured the National Assembly. Therefore don't gather. That's their Arewa meeting. Therefore don't do Arewa meeting. Instruct their lawmakers. Make sure you go back to the house and fight against the tax bill. Make sure you go back to the house and fight against Amupiton as INEC chairman. But because Northern Nigeria has been weakened by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they don't have much to say. They're just lamenting. Every Friday now, it is a duty for those malams, those religious leaders, to start lamenting. This Muslim ticket did not favor us. Tinubu deceived us. Let's make sure we vote out Tinubu. We are giving Tinubu conditions. If he does not meet our conditions, we'll vote him out. They are just lamenting. It shows that Northern Nigeria has been incapacitated. So if they are coming to tell us that, yes, the repealing of the Sharia law will lead to the division of Nigeria, I hope they are saying their mind though. Or they are not just coming to chase clout. Because we for Southern Nigeria, we are serious about whatever we are saying. I just said it that without the Fulani, Nigeria would have been a better place. All this extremism, insecurity, what have you, it is a byproduct of the Fulani agenda inside Nigeria. Without the Fulani, we don't need United States. United States will not be, the Nigerian government will not be forced to receive the United States in the country. It is because of the menace that has been created by Fulani. All these military agitation, all these militia, Fulani militia, Chad, Boko Haram, all of them are the same thing. The same agenda of the Fulani, which is Islamization of Nigeria through Islamization, Fulani now control. That's the agenda. Through Sharia, Islamization, Fulani assumes control. So everything you see happening is rooted in insecurity. Tinubu's government has failed when it comes to insecurity. It is because of the activities of these guys. You know, politics there is complicated. You think it's easy. Until you get there, you understand that politics is not all these things you're just saying. If you are actively involved in Nigerian politics, you understand that it takes the grace of God for somebody to enact a change, like push for a bill, push for a change, because everywhere you go, there's a cabal in this constituency, there's a cabal in this region, there's a cabal in this state with different agenda. If your policy does not align with the agenda, they will kick against it. But that's why Tinubu needs to be very strong. This state police, if the House successfully passed the state police, that means we are on a path to repealing Sharia from the constitution. You go think and a lie. You go sit down there. That's why they talk before. Some people say, what did I say? What are you saying? You go sit down there, go think and a lie. You go see and go have for your eye, koro. Christians will have laws and doctrines. We don't push it on anybody else. We don't push it on people. We have different churches, different denominations, different doctrines. It applies to them and their fellowship. Why is it that it is some group of people from the core north that want to impose themselves on everybody by force? Like, it is not like, I'm trying to convince you to join me. It is by force, by killing. by frustration, by suffocation. They want to impose themselves on everybody. And that is the Fulani. They tried it with the Hausas and they succeeded. They tried it with the Yorubas in Kwara and whatever, and they succeeded. They are trying it with the Middle Belt. That's why I see killings upon killings upon killings, because they refused. They are playing manipulative politics. You know, if you meet a manipulator, you understand what I'm saying about the Fulani. If you have experienced or encountered a manipulator, you will know what I'm saying about the Fulani. So Nigeria would have been a better place without this element. That is why I don't support Tinubu before. I respect Tinubu, but because of his infrastructure and his dealing with the Fulani, me, I don't raise up my hand. I support Tinubu. Because restructuring Nigeria will lead to so many changes, so many things, I'm telling you. And I trust the Fulani, they will forever not back down. They are very, you know, that their strong head will be their eventual downfall. When they're supposed to pipe load, they will not pipe load. They still believe that they have the numbers. They'll be telling themselves in the mosques that we have the numbers, we have the votes. 2027 elections, it will shock you. See, the kind of politics waiting with the play. Me say I don't fear Tinubu now. There's some things that Tinubu is doing that I don't know him as. He has shown a different side of him that I can't comprehend. For those that don't like Tinubu, I understand why you don't like Tinubu. I also, I join in that one. But you see this restructuring, this dealing with the Fulani menace. Fulani, they are not in power. They are talking like this. If they can't do for power and cup, what is they go do? If Fulani wins the next election, nothing you can understand. Fulani, they'll start their politics from, they'll first stay like 3-4 years. Put out a political roadmap whereby they will impose themselves on you, to the extent that you cannot be able to jack them off, remove them, or destabilize them. They were feeling themselves. They never expected Tinubu. Tinubu brought in Muslim tickets against the wishes of other Nigerians in southern Nigeria. Did not saw it. Wow, our agenda. This one is in line with our agenda. Bring the Muslim ticket. Tinubu was saying, all this one, they bring Muslim ticket now. 3 years they are crying. The same Muslim ticket that el-Rufai saw. El-Rufai will come here, they tell you, say, I'm a Democrat, I am this, I'm not a religious backward. He saw Muslim ticket, his head they stand. He want to work. He not sent Tinubu before. He and Tinubu, they are not really in that good terms. Tinubu even whine and say, el-Rufai, please work with me. Work with me. If you don't vow to work with me on this podium, I will not leave. You know, say Tinubu the Gaia. They don't know Tinubu. Till today, they don't know Tinubu. Look at how Tinubu was speaking to the governors. State police, we need state police. Let us make sure that we put the people first, secure our people, and if it's going to be possible through the state police. He now instructed Akpabio and the rest. See, you know, APC controls. Tinubu's APC is different from other people APC. The reason why people are joining the APC because the APC has shown themselves to be strong, have played that evil politics. APC don't play that bad politics to suppress them. They have no choice because the reason why people are joining APC is because they could not beat APC. If you cannot beat them, join them. Tinubu has shown to be very strong. That is why some of these people are joining. They don't say they like Tinubu. They know as equal as many Nigerians don't like Tinubu, so do many politicians. Look at the APC. Look at the last election. Most APC politicians worked against Tinubu. Most APC politicians, they never liked the idea of a Tinubu presidency, even in the APC. The more reason why you see that, as they did not engage some of them in Tinubu's cabinet, they started living in their droves, in their numbers. They started living. So they were threatening. All of a sudden, they left. And they saying all sort of things, and they went to form a coalition. Tinubu said they shouldn't pay for that coalition. I trust you. Tinubu even get some loyalists inside the coalition. How this man does it, he needs to write a book on how he plays his politics. Even though APC is a criminal organization, to my own, the way I see it, APC is a criminal. There are some things APC do, if I talk, I'm here. APC is a criminal organization. How does he do the things he do? How does he achieve what he achieves? So let's go to the division of Nigeria. We are expecting northern Nigeria. If after state police being passed, because state police is going to also solve the issue of insecurity. If we pass state police and every state government implements state police, it's going to literally solve the issue of insecurity like 30 to 40%. Then the penal Sharia over time is going to solve the issue of insecurity like 70%. I'm telling you. Now, state police, indigenes, if they are going to formulate that law, indigenes should be the ones that should make like 80%, 70 to 80% of those that will constitute state police in any state. Indigenes, 80. Let's say 80%. Let's be fair by saying 80. I will have said 95%. 80% indigenes should constitute state police. So if the bagger that is a Fulani, just in Ondo State, they abducted 6 people from a Celestial Church. So if we had state police, there will not be Abubakar go against Sadiq. Abubakar will say, oh, now my brother, but I know if I want to shoot Sadiq, I will manage myself, and maybe I can help Sadiq run away. No, it is when Emeka go against those kidnappers, and all of a sudden those kidnappers are Sadiq and Abubakar. Emeka will muzzle his strength and overdo. He go do overtime. So if the indigents are the ones that are in charge of the security of their states, supervised by the policing system in Nigeria, it is going to go a long way to stop the menace. That menace they call insecurity. And Fulani, the influence of Fulani will be reduced by 30% as we speak. So we are waiting for the northern Nigeria, because Tinubu is going to win second term. You heard it here. Maybe this is not the first time I'm saying it. I've said it. All things being equal, Tinubu is going to win second term. If Tinubu enters second term, this is not waiting to do slow. Now that I'm going to say Tinubu get plan. Both ordinary Nigerians and every other person, they will feel Tinubu hit. And I pity for northern Nigeria. I know I'm saying so. I pity for northern Nigeria, because their lifeline, their home and abroad, is political power. Without political power, they cannot amount to anything. Tinubu enters second term. You go see census. They will first count how many people vote for northern Nigeria. And if you are putting your should be NIN, your religion, Christianity, from there we will know how many Christians in Nigeria. We go know who gets local government, who are the indigenous that are more in the local government. We go know who is supposed to control political power. Look at the just ended elections. FCT area council elections. The people of Bagi have woken up and said, politics is local. It is high time that we present our people indigenously to start taking over our politics, not people from outside. That sensation, or that sensitization, if it gets to some places in the middle belt, Fulani will be booted out. I don't hate the Fulani. I hate the fact that the Fulani wants to destroy every other nationality in Nigeria and impose themselves on everybody. Before our two eyes, they want to impose themselves on everybody. We are saying that it is impossible. And I'm liking it that some people from Nigeria are saying that Nigeria is going to divide. We want Nigeria to divide. If Nigeria divide, Hausa people go wake up. I tell you the truth. I tell you. Hausa people go wake up. The reason why we have one Nigeria, the reason why the Hausa people are still under bondage is because of one Nigeria and the constitution. The reason why we are having religious extremism is because of one Nigeria and the constitution. If we divide Nigeria again or put into regional system, you will see a lot of difference when it comes to in terms of security. But because it is one Nigeria, the Fulani can be in Sokoto, in Osun State as a commissioner of police. You can be anywhere because you are a Nigerian. You can hold any position because you are a Nigerian. You have the right to become a minister because you are federal character principle. You have the right to vote, even though you are dining and sleeping with terrorists and are killing other people. You have the right. Nigeria is giving you the right to represent your people. We know that there is corruption and bias in our institutions of government. So with this system, it gives the Fulani some cover. Now, religion is another aspect. They use religion to cover so many things. Religious sentiment, use it to enter people, do one or two, scatter one or two. Then they have their way. Because of one Nigeria, Fulani go enter my father's land, kill my people on their farm. Because they have a connection to one DPO or one officer or one IG of police or one chief of army staff that can just send message to withdraw them to in Plateau. Reporter that soldiers were protecting. They accuse Nigerian soldiers of protecting the bandits. Look at Kebbi State, an example. The soldiers were there. They know that bandits are coming to kidnap these people, but somebody just made a call. We drew them from that place so that soldiers can have their way and kidnap the girls. A fellow military man called his people to leave helpless civilians so that bandits will come and kidnap them. You know that they are everywhere. You can see, I told you that both the politician that is a Fulani, both the academics or academician that is a Fulani, both the one that is a religious leader that is a Fulani, all of them, and the ones that are in the bush, causing mayhem and havoc that is a Fulani, all of them are the same. All of them are the same. I like as the way Tinubu is not talking. He's not talking, he's just showing working. He just, see, he will do this one today. Small. I thought that the governors will go against state police. Or they will say, no, blah, blah, blah. Somebody said something that one of the reasons why he made Egbetoku to resign because Egbetoku was against him from state police, blah, blah, blah. He's trying to, he knows a way of pushing his own. Look at almost all the policies that Tinubu want to push. He has pushed it. And it seems to be no contention from the Senate. We know what Buhari suffered in the hand of Saraki. Saraki showed Buhari Pepe. Buhari they want this policy. Saraki go stop him. Go work against them. But you see the house under Tinubu, it is free expressway. They don't even care about whoever that is a northerner in that house. Even southerners are more outspoken now. They have the liver. They come out. They speak. They can shut down. Look at Shomole. If they shout for anybody, Undume and Co. that used to use so-called northern privilege to like intimidate people. Look at how they shut them down. They shut them down in the house. This will not happen under Jonathan, no, under Obasanjo. Our people used to be afraid of these northerners. I don't want to offend my northern people. They always align. Because committee, now then they're in charge. Political power, they have a lot of influence. They can use their political power to displace you. But now they don't have it. Southerners are the ones that have it. Southerners are now using it very well. And we must restructure this country. It is not Southerners that are killing people up and down. It is the Fulani. It is being confirmed by many people. Some people have come into Plateau and other places to see for themselves because we have the government propaganda, we have government lies and magic. So some people came to see for themselves and they confirmed that it is the Fulani. It is not the Yoruba man that is killing people up and down. It is not Igbo man that is killing people up and down. It is not Hausa man that is killing people up and down. It is the Fulani. The Fulani is the head of Islam. The Fulani that then gets Makaban, Mietiala Cow Breeders Association of Nigeria, Mietiala Kauta Hori, that's a Fulani. Anything violence, extremism, terrorism, you will see Fulani having 70% or 80% contribution to the problems we are having. We are killing farmers and we don't have food. We are bent on importing food. This year, this government will buy tractors. Next government will buy tractors. Our farmlands will be invaded by these same people. What is their problem? And you are threatening anybody with dividing Nigeria. Are we supposed to threaten you say, well, we'll divide Nigeria? Bring it on. Maybe we are coming here to play. You people think that we are joking. Don't worry, you will not say we are not joking. When it's up, you will not say we are not joking. So divide Nigeria is what we want. Thank you, you have started it. And Nigeria we must divide. How do we divide Nigeria? We will restructure. We will put definite lines, so you go respect boundaries. As one Nigeria, you still respect with definite boundaries. The boundaries, we will spell it out in capital letters. Don't cross. Plateau people, they are telling you, we don't graze on our farmlands, though. Don't graze. You still carry your cows, go there and graze and cause trouble. There's a meeting, reconciliation meeting. The people that you are killing come to reconcile with you. Okay, reconciliation. You go back again. You just wake up one morning, you go to their farms and start killing. Because you feel you have powerful politicians in power that can act as a cover. You have infiltrated the Nigerian army, infiltrated everywhere. Because I don't see any reason why the Nigerian army cannot be able to the extent we are going to invite US. These many reasons are why Nigeria needs to divide. As this point I've started this conversation. Nigeria will go lap. You know what here? We don't hear and I don't tell us. Nigeria we go lap. We not go know who and who. At the end of the day, we'll have the last laugh. May God in heaven help Nigerians.